Hello, ladies.
Hi, happy Monday. Happy
Yes,
Easter.
right, happy Easter.
Monday.
We're back at it again.
Yes, with a better connection.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness.
I know, right? Yeah.
All right. Well, like in my video yesterday, we're coming to you with tips and tricks on how to find your inner Woosah.
Yes.
We all need to relax today.
Yes.
It's been a busy weekend, right?
Weekend probably full of food and
Right.
indulgence.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it doesn't make us feel the greatest, the aftermath of that. So I think this is a perfect time to take the time to talk about ways, like Leisha said, to find your inner Woosah.
Right. So sit back, relax,
Yes.
and enjoy our tips.
Yes.
And if you are watching us, you can type and give us some tips as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I know we will probably see when people are. I think it comes up on
Right. One day.
One day we will actually have
yes, an audience that is watching us live
and
yes.
direct.
But this will do right now.
Yeah, we're okay.
Mm-hmm. So, I guess we'll start with our first topic. And it's so funny that you should say that people have been eating, right?
Yep. I know I've been eating like
right?
bun and cheese, hard dough bread. Oh my gosh, I should speak Canadian. Bun and cheese. Hard dough bread.
Right? Which is a hard bread that tastes delicious.
Right.
Yes.
Very filling. All these things that I should not be eating right now considering the challenge that I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my personal business. It's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like fish, which is good, but it was fried, so I don't know, it's like counterproductive.
Yes.
Yeah, so
But our first tip is actually feed yourself, but feed yourself with good food. Make sure that you're taking time to eat breakfast. Mm-hmm. It's good to eat every 3 hours. That way you're building your metabolism and you're feeding yourself. But you need to worry about what you put in your body. You want to make sure you're getting your whole grains, your fruits and vegetables, meat, or if you don't eat meat alternatives. So
your proteins and all that. Yeah. Well-balanced diet, give your body fuel. Your body having fuel will fuel the mind.
Yes.
Will ultimately make you feel better. Gives you energy. All those things that we need, and God knows we need energy.
We need it the most. Absolutely.
We need it to keep up here and physically. So yeah.
Right.
So
and hydrate yourself as well. Oh,
yay,
thank you, Kara.
Kara. Yay.
Yes, so that's one tip. Yes.
Okay. Next, which I've been doing quite a bit of lately, is exercise. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of the gym. Doing weights is not for me. She's the opposite.
She will be.
But I found what I love to do, and that is Zumba. So, if I could be there 7 days a week, I would be there 7 days a week. Twice a day if I could too. So you find something that works for you. Find something that you love so that it doesn't feel like an exercise per se or such a chore.
Right.
Or a task. And you're like, ugh. Yes. So, yeah, so definitely find something. And then those who don't have a membership to a gym or a club or facility, there's other things that you can do. You can do exercises outside, brisk walks, whatever, hikes, also things at home. So I know you can do, there's like YouTube fitness, so you can find fitness videos there. There's exercise videos that go all over Facebook too that have been shared, 20-minute workouts. I know some people do Beachbody on demand, which gives a plethora of various types of workouts that you can do at home. So if you're into yoga, you've got that. If you're into like P90X, I think that's what it's called, you can do stuff like that. So it has a level for everybody, whether you're beginners, intermediate, advanced. It has something for you there. So, so take the time to do something to keep yourself active.
Yes.
That'll also make you feel amazing.
Endorphins. It will release endorphins.
Yes.
All right. Now, our third thing. A lot of people don't do. A lot of people don't know how to do.
I've never done this.
Yeah, but meditate. meditation isn't just sitting and like thinking. You can meditate via walking, via jogging, listening to music. There's actually a certain playlist on, I believe, Spotify that's specific to meditation. So what can I say? That those are some things that you can do to meditate.
So I know you were saying to me the other day that like even if you're just listening to some music, just being at peace with that, that's some form of meditation.
Exercising is a form of meditation as well.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily the traditional or the standard what you think. Like I'm thinking if I'm meditating, my legs are supposed to be crossed and it's supposed to be like this and being like centered. And I find that hasn't never worked for me. I feel like I never get it quiet enough anywhere to be able to sit there and feel centered.
I mean, maybe at a point you can do it, but for the novice, just walk, just listen to music.
Right.
Even just focus on your breathing.
Okay.
If you're paying attention to your breathing, that's kind of like meditation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about our fourth topic, which is sleep.
So important.
Very important, and I find that we lack sleep. I personally know that I lack sleep because I feel like once the kids go to bed, it's like party.
Right. Yes.
So I'm like, okay, let's figure out what I'm gonna watch. What I need to catch up on, and then before I know it, I'm into the next day.
Right. It's like a sacrifice.
Right. And I'm like,
right. Kara said I meditate and start doing grocery lists in my head. There we go.
You know what? I always write lists and forget them, so that might be better.
Right? That's a form of meditation. Yes. But anyways, about the sleep.
Yeah, so sleep is like instrumentally important. You know, we should be getting minimum 8 hours of sleep each night. And that typically doesn't happen for most parents.
Right.
Especially the mothers.
Especially the mothers.
So getting sleep is so underrated, but so very important. So you have to demand it, make the time for it, and, you know, cut back on a program or two.
In the day and age of internet,
but even with the day and age of internet, we are so conditioned to like want more.
I guess so.
Like I can't even wait a whole week for another episode. I want to binge watch something.
Right.
You know, I like stack the episodes so I can watch like 3 or 4 at a time because I want to be like, oh my god, what happened next?
Fear of missing out.
So it is the fear of missing out, and I deprive myself of sleep for that.
Right.
You know,
stop it.
I know. I
Sleep.
need to stop it. The advice I'm giving you, I'm giving to myself as well.
Make a bedtime.
I actually have now implemented a cutoff time for myself. So if you guys see me on the internet liking something past my bedtime,
tell her. What's yours?
It's midnight. Once I get to the next day, it's like it's a wrap.
There we go.
So I shouldn't be on Facebook after midnight.
That's your bedtime.
That is my my bedtime.
Yes. Mine is 9:30. It's real like that.
Yeah.
I have places to be.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 9:30.
Oh, wow. Yes. So another thing is staying connected to yourself. We lose ourselves taking care of our children, our partners, that we forget about ourselves. And we lose who we are. So pick up a journal. Start writing. Pick up a hobby. If you love to sing, sing. If you love...
to dance, to draw,
do it. Pick up a coloring book.
I was gonna say I have those
there
mandala coloring books,
and you let them know about that.
Yeah. So something that I started doing maybe about a year and a half ago is I love to write, but sometimes I didn't feel in the mood to write. So I just started doing like a video diary journal to myself on my laptop. It takes videos. So you can do it on your tablet, your phone, password protect it if you want, if other people use it. And I started doing like a video journal, and sometimes I would go back to some of the things that I was saying, and I found that it was very therapeutic for me. It helped me through the best and worst times of things. cry, sing, whatever, and just communicate with myself. And it's like that friend that listens to you without, judging you or having an opinion. I ended up becoming my own best friend that way, just by doing this video journal entry for myself. And I did it for a while. I haven't done it in quite a few months, but I feel like I need to get back to that because I enjoyed doing it. And then going back to it a few weeks later was awesome. It's okay. Thanks for stopping in, Kara.
Appreciate it.
We love you.
Yes.
I think I get to see you this Friday.
Oh yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Anyways,
but I think that's an amazing idea. I started that because you told me.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad that. Yeah, I love it, and you will love it too. Anyone who hasn't done video journaling, try it. What's the worst that could happen? You learn that you like it and love it, or you learn that it's not for you and you'd rather write or do something else. That's fine too.
You have nothing to lose.
Right, nothing. And the next thing is to stay connected with others. Schedule meetings with your friends, even if you're doing it once a month at the most, or even at the least, or quarterly. If you can't really get to making time to be with friends once a month, then make a commitment to do it at the very minimum quarterly. It is important to get to decompress.
Absolutely.
It is important to get to feel like you can talk to people who understand what you're going through, let your hair down, or not talk about any of that at all, and just talk about fun, exciting things, new things,
gossip.
What's in the tabloids, and anything. It's important to have that connection for yourself, so you don't feel like you're trapped in this bubble that we call sometimes our own personal life. Not to say that anything's wrong with our lives. It's not like it's hell or anything, but it's nice to kind of have that extension of friendship, and that extension to lean on. And sometimes, and maybe even if you can't get out, call
exactly.
Talk, because even just doing that,
emo.
Exactly. Even just doing something like that can help you feel like deburdened with things.
It just refreshes you.
Yeah, it definitely
Absolutely.
will keep you refreshed. So that's one thing. And then even try different things. I know I like to do different quirky activities, so like adventure rooms, or just different things that keep your mind going. Even having, board games, anything, so just stay connected. Don't be in this little bubble.
Right. Don't cage yourself. Now, this is my favorite, even though, like, as of right now, as you see,
neither of us.
Right? We're tired.
Not today.
Right.
But
get yourself dolled up. Put on some makeup. If you don't put on makeup, that could be taking a nice, luxurious bath. That could be putting on the best lotions and the nicest perfumes. Just make yourself feel pretty. Shave your legs. Wash your hair. That can help tremendously.
I do know how I feel when I'm all dolled up, and it does make me feel like even more important than I already am. Like, it gives me a different set of confidence. Not like I'm like have no confidence if I'm not dolled up, but when you are, you feel more empowered.
Yes, your head's
you
a
feel
little
like
higher.
You can take on the world.
Yes,
when you have those heels on, and
you put
those
time
favorite
into
flats
yourself.
on. Yes, when you take that time, you do feel like you're ready to conquer the world. So I think that's a great one. And I think I'm going to get dolled up at least once a week now.
Right.
For no good reason. Because usually I have to have a reason to get dolled up.
Right.
I don't just doll up myself just to take my kid to this program or... Yeah, I know. I'm like,
I think I will.
Taking him to gymnastics all dolled up.
Right. And if you have a problem, forget it. It's for you.
Right.
It's for yourself.
No, and I think that's great. I'm just going to go to the grocery store dolled up.
Really?
I'm right. If you see me there and I'm all dolled up, Just know why.
Right?
You got me. Okay? Right. And the next topic, aside from that, is just walk away from any type of situation that might lead you to be stressed out. Mm-hmm. I find very often we may have the greatest energy, and then another energy will come into your space and might want to suck that, the life, the good energy out of the room, or the good energy. And it could have been with a phone call, or it could have been what have you. And you have to kind of know for yourself when to walk away from something gracefully, and do that for yourself.
Or it could just be your children. They're stressing you out.
That's true too.
Just walk away from the room. Walk out of the room for a moment. Take a deep breath.
Or put them in the garage. No, I'm joking. Don't
do that.
I'm just joking. Yes, but no, exactly. It's various situations could happen that, could trigger you, stress you out. Take that moment. Woosah that moment, walk away for a minute, collect yourself, recenter, and re-enter the situation, with a level head. And that'll just having that ability to kind of just be like, oh no, this is a trigger. This is going to set me up. Right. Let me walk away now.
Back away.
Yeah, before I get to from
Stress
2 to 12. And it'll definitely, you'll see that difference if you can check yourself before you wreck yourself, kind of thing.
Right. Really and truly, stress will wreck you.
Right.
Another thing is laugh.
I don't do enough laughing.
Yeah, laugh.
Lies. I laugh.
Right? She never laughs.
I know, right?
Never. That could be watching a movie, a show, listening to a podcast, being silly, talking to your friend, just being silly.
Yes.
Laugh.
Yeah, making funny faces.
It's so important. Yeah.
Before you go live.
Right.
Just to like...
duck faces. The contoured face.
Right. I was talking about wanting to know how to contour.
Right. So we're both like...
Right? And then, anyways, that's... We can always veer off. But you can be silly.
Right.
Laugh. Laughing brings out the best endorphins.
Yes.
So it's important.
And it's the best medicine.
It is. It almost can cure all. Almost.
Whoa.
I know. Almost. Almost. I didn't say it could.
It's good for your soul.
We don't know that yet, though. We don't know.
True.
It hasn't been proven that it doesn't cure all.
True.
Okay? Maybe they weren't laughing. No, I'm joking. I'm just being... I'm being
right,
silly.
I'm laughing.
I'm being silly.
Right. What you need to reduce stress.
Right. You have to have...
And find our inner woosah.
A little bit of lightheartedness ain't never hurt nobody.
Never.
And the next...
Oh, this is a good one.
Right? Cut yourself some slack.
Yes.
I find we are our most harshest and worst critics. I know for me, I am so hard on myself with getting everything done when it's supposed to be done, how it's supposed to be done, having the kids do everything they're supposed to do, when they're supposed to do it, how they're supposed to do it. And I'm like on top of everybody, on top of everything all the time.
Mom guilt.
Yes. So, I need to take a lesson in cutting myself a little bit of slack.
We are humans.
Yes. I forget that because sometimes we think we're superhuman.
Exactly.
Superwoman.
Even though we kind of are, but...
Supermom.
Right.
Where's my... my S is faded today. So I think that is really important.
Be easy on yourself.
Yes. Yeah, just give yourself a break every now and again and remember that you cannot take it all on and do it all.
Right.
So...
And if you don't get everything done in one day, you're still amazing.
Exactly. Exactly. Nothing takes away from your amazingness. So,
and along the lines of that, and the last and the biggest one is asking for help. I know that I suffer from... I used to think that asking for help was a sign of weakness. But the sign of weakness is not asking for help.
I struggle with that as well. I try to take on everything and sometimes overwhelm myself to the point of like breakdowns.
Right.
Because I don't even know why it's not even registered that I could ask for help.
Maybe societally?
I don't know, but I struggle with asking for help.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to ask for help.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate that I have a great support system of mom friends.
Exactly.
I'm going to give a shout out to KW Moms Club here. And those women kind of taught me what it's like to be able to lean on others and ask for help.
Right. It's so important.
It's like that village. So
Right.
I appreciate that. They've been instrumental to my life. I hope you ladies know that. And it's really important for all of us to be able to look to the other, whether it's your spouse or your friend
Right.
or your community, and get the help that you need to lighten that load.
Right.
You're
not weak for asking.
Yeah,
for it.
you're not. You're definitely not. And it's something that I need to do more of.
And I want to believe that as mothers, we know it takes a village to raise a family, so we're more willing to help each other out.
Yes, absolutely. I think there's like this unspoken
right. Like I understand you.
Yeah. So be good to one another. Be good to yourself, most importantly, because that's what this is. That's what this is all about. Being good to ourselves, cutting ourselves some slack, like we said, and just finding that solace, that peace. Because we go through so much every day, and sometimes our news feeds are filled with so much that's just heartbreaking or life-sucking, soul-sucking. And so we need to replenish ourselves with great energy, positivity, and all that good stuff to help us stay focused, move forward. Anything else you want to add?
All I gotta say is, and let the people say,
Woosah.
Bye, thank you guys. Have a great evening. Spoil yourself. Bye.